Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Lovelost. Look at our sweet boy, Crisos. He's just checking himself out, freshening up in the mirror before he goes to school today. It is Friday, and as I mentioned last episode, we are going to be spending some time with our sweet boy because he has his own romantic pursuits that we're going to explore. He has a little bit of a crush on a classmate of his named Rosa, and here she is. We have briefly looked at her before. As a reminder, she is reasonably new to the school. I think she probably moved to Ciudad Enamorada about a year ago. Perhaps she just lived in a different town. Now she's moved to the city. So she's still reasonably new at school, and it's her senior year along with Crisos' senior year. So that could be a bit jarring for someone. It's a very big change, but they do have a very new friendship, I'll say. A friend will always be there for a kind word. So they are friends, they have good compatibility, but they don't know each other super well. Crisos knows that she is a love bug, and he is very much attracted to her, but he is unsure if she's attracted to him. They don't have any sentiments. They really haven't spent time with one another outside of school. So we are going to follow Crisos to school today, and he's going to ask to see if he can create a bit of a hangout with himself, with Rosa, and maybe a couple of their classmates. Now, at this time, I think he only knows one other classmate who is, her name is Donna Wilson. Perhaps there won't be anyone else that can hang out tonight. You know, a lot of his classmates are going to like college parties and things, and that's really just not Crisos' scene at all. He doesn't really like the idea of college parties. He doesn't feel like he's really that much of a party goer. He is feeling himself so much right now. Look at that. He's like, I'm good looking enough. She'll find me attractive. I hope she finds me attractive. We're friends and everything. I'm nice. Why is he cranky? He's so cranky. Well, we're going to be following him to high school. He's going to try to set up a hangout, maybe a date if he's feeling confident when he's in Rosa's presence. Perhaps he'll ask her out because remember, he did have that conversation with Uncle Tomas, who was like, do something romantic, get chocolates, get something that spells love, you know, do it, go above and beyond, but save the cooking for her until a second date, you know, just be passionate. You need passion. And I feel like this face is Crisos kind of reflecting on that advice and being a bit perturbed, like, I don't know how to do that. I'm not good at that. This is the first time I've really done anything like this. And I think he's just a bit frustrated with himself because perhaps he's overthinking it, but at least he is feeling flirty because he's feeling very attractive after primping in the mirror and applying his facial cleanser and sprucing up for this wonderful Friday at school. And here we are at Ciudad Enamorada High School. This stunning lot. I adore this lot so much. It is by River Cute on the gallery. I will put that ID on screen for you now. But it's kind of a little bit more of a realistic city rundown. I hesitate using that word, but it's loved, okay? It is a loved high school. It is such a stunning building. And the way I'm doing this, if you're wondering, because with the high school years expansion pack, there is one high school and it is in Copperdale for all students all over the place. You can see here we do have some other students such as Pierce Delgado and other random teenagers from other worlds that are here. But this is from a mod. I will have to put the mod name and the creator on screen for you now because I don't recall off the top of my head, but it allows you to assign any lot type to quite literally any lot. So this is now the designated high school for the purposes of this LP, which I was so thrilled with. The thing with the high school though is you do have to delete the other one. There can't be another high school lot anywhere in your game, because it has to be able to identify this single lot. So that is how we have this high school now. It's perfect. There's so much to do. I love this basketball court. I love the lockers right out here. The cafeteria is probably my favorite part. I love it. I love it so much. But anyway, we are here with Crisos. Yes, we are. I haven't made any changes to a lot of these other Sims, such as the principal and the teachers or anything. I wasn't going to go that deep for immersion. Maybe someday I will, but we have some morning free time here, and I believe, oh my goodness. Yes, this is his locker. Here we go. This has to be from Wicked Whims. Please don't judge me. That is not something that I am, that we're not doing that. I'm going to have Crisos freshen up at his locker because here, as you can see on her phone, along with another peer, is Rosa. She's just kind of hanging out before school. So I'm going to have Crisos once again freshen up at his locker. Also, the spotlight version 2 on Rosa is like really intense. Please ignore it. I don't need to hear it. I know it's a bit intense. I might lessen it just a smidge because that's a bit much, I think. But he's going to freshen up at his locker quick. And then we're going, oh my gosh, that's so cute. He had like a mouth spray. And then he's going to go ahead and talk to Rosa. Now, of course, he can't create a hangout now because they are at school, but he is going to express his admiration, give her some props. You know, he's a little bit awkward, I would think. I think he's a little bit awkward. So he's gonna do some awkward things. But I also want to queue up one other thing. I want to do, I think, interests. And we're gonna have him just discuss interests because I want to learn a bit more about Rosa's interests as well. But I think she's just like, oh, Crisos, hi, good morning. And wow, what a sim. Even Wicked Whims is like, Crisos finds Rosa really attractive. And he's like, oh, morning, Rosa, how are you? Like, how was your week type thing. And she's like, oh, it was fine. I was studying for exams all week though. Like, it was insane. He's like, yeah, I don't know if I'm really prepped for exams today, but I'm going to do my best. She's like, yeah, that's all we really can do. She's like, did you go to any, Crisos, what? That, our boy. I was just covering my mouth because this is from Wicked Whims. I'm going to read this, but if it cuts to some other scene, just know it was inappropriate, okay? A breathtaking encounter from seeing an attractive sim. Crisostomo's eyes were caressed by a truly magnificent sight as a particularly appealing sim just entered his view. This fine specimen of a sim now has Crisostomo's undivided attention as they try to pick their jaw up from the floor. There are heart-pounding moments, but this one is heart-stopping. You know what? I have to just take a pause here as they have their little interactions, but I think I'm going to kind of play this off as this kind of like first crush, the first real crush. He's going to whisper about crush. Oh my goodness. I think I told you if he was feeling confident, he might make some moves here. Ooh, I am just so, our boy has his first crush, but I'm attributing this just like over the top, breathtaking encounter to the way that first like teen crush or love feels for us. Come on, we've all been there, okay? It's our whole world. It encapsulates every single thought. We can't see or hear anything else. It is our one and only focus. Is it a bit lustful? Yes, but Crisos has a huge crush on Rosa, and I think today he was just completely blown away. I think he's going to share kind words because, again, he's not a very lustful teen either, but he's also going to offer a listening ear. I think he's just going to be a very generous sim as he is down to his core, but Rosa's also feeling flirty. She clearly is feeling him a little bit. And maybe what he'll do before they have to go to class is he will ask for attraction level. I have a feeling that it's going to come back fairly neutral because I don't believe I really set any preferences for Rosa. So if it does, I'm not going to be disappointed, but I love this. They just became good friends. This is going so much better than I thought it was going to. This is sweet. I'm going to take some screenshots. I'm actually surprised. Maybe I did set some preferences. Since you asked, I do find you attractive. Oh, Crisos, his crush is reciprocated. Oh, Rosa finds him so attractive. This is so sweet. And he wants to do something romantic as well because oh, sweet baby. We have to be careful. We are at school, okay? Maybe he's just going to reveal his crush. I think that's what he's gonna do. Oh, and he's kind of consoling her. Just, it's a generous lesson. He's a generous sim. But I think he's gonna reveal his crush. Wowee, that sim is irresistible. Crisos Tomo has a major crush on Rosa, which we of course already knew. But he's revealing his crush and he reached romance level 2. This is going so much better than I thought. So he does have the enamored sentiment because he's crushing really hard on Rosa right now. I don't know if she's reciprocating in that crush as intensely, but we should probably get them off to class and we'll look back either at the end of the day or for their hangout/date tonight. I think that's what we'll do. In fact, I think what we'll do right after school, I've made the decision, he's going to ask her out on a date and they're just going to go do something fun. It's going to be very impromptu. It's Friday night. He should go out and have fun. The school day is officially over. Let me just say that Crisos aced all his exams. He's starting the weekend off with an A. I'm so proud of him. But I want to go ahead and plan this date. So we're going to do a get to know you date. I think that'll be nice. So the main objective is to complete goals during the get to know you date based on the activities you choose. So you do still get to choose activities. We'll choose those in just a moment, but maybe sparks will fly or maybe the flames will fizzle out. It's time to uncover whether there's potential for romance between your Sims by getting to know each other better. Or maybe your Sims are already head over heels and a casual date is just what they need to deepen their bond. It's bound to be an unforgettable adventure. I think this is perfect. We did a repair date with Tulia and Nico. And I think that for Crisos, considering this is like his first date, the first time he's really asking somebody out, I think a get to know you date should be perfect and we're gonna make it gold. We are. We're going to seek rewards for this one. So let's see how this is gonna go. So we are going to ask out Rosa. We're not gonna invite any guests. There weren't any teens at school today that I really had an interest in Crisos developing relationships with. So Here we are. We're going to set some goals here, all right? And I think what we're going to do, we're going to keep things fairly tame. Again, this is a get to know you date, right? And I think they're just going to go out to get something to eat at this really casual place that's like right downtown. So we're going to go ahead and be romantic. We're going to use romantic socials. We're going to be friendly, of course. We're going to get food. We can either get food or talk about it, which I really like as an activity. And perhaps, I'm kind of hesitant to do physical intimacy because that's a big assumption considering they're just starting to get to know one another. But perhaps they could star or cloud gaze. That could be kind of nice. We're not going to do musical instruments. I don't think, though Crisos does play guitar and he always has it in his inventory. I'm going to add it as a possibility. I'm hesitant, but I'm going to do it anyway. And then we're not going to do any of these other things. I don't think we're going to necessarily dance or sing or do anything. We could save the moment. That could be kind of nice. They could take like some selfies. That's a very teen thing to do. So we have a lot of different options, which is nice because I feel like we're going to cycle through these as some of the goals for this get to know you date. It's going to give us variety. So that's really nice. And then the location, let me just show you. Let me see. I think it's a restaurant. It is. This was built by another plumb bob. I will put the gallery ID on screen when we get to the lot itself. It is a beautiful restaurant. It fits into this world so well. So that's where we're gonna go. Look at this stunning restaurant. I can't wait to show you this. It's so realistic and I love how another plumb bob, i.e. Puck, he put like this fake parking garage right next to it on the lot. Upstairs is empty, but look at this inside. It's so perfect. I'm just gonna put, well, number one, I'm gonna put the walls up. Second, I'm gonna get rid of like all the naked Sims that are apparently popping up in my game now for whatever reason. But look at how realistic this is. I love it. It's so simple. We have 2 bars here. We've got plenty of dining tables. There's some outside eating. And look, there's even a little stage here. Who are you? Alvin Klein? Alvin Klein. Like Calvin Klein? Did I make you, sir? Were you a bass sim that I redid? Anyway, there's a nice stage too. You can either do karaoke, listen to some music, whatever you'd like. It doesn't matter. I love it. This place is beautiful. And I think since the weather's so nice, I'm going to have them get this bar height table right outside. Yeah, we're going to do it right outside. This would be really nice. Oh, I'm so excited. And look, Crisos is in such a good mood. He's very flirty because he does have a crush on Rosa, who's with him, but he also is so happy because of how the exams went. He's feeling super energized right now because he has some friendly sentiments as well with Rosa. Why are all of these Sims naked? Tell me why they're naked. Why are they naked? Go away, Carol Steen. Go away. Please. Oh, the ambiance outside is so freaking nice too. So our main goal is to just socialize with Rosa, but I think they're probably talking about how exams went, and maybe Crisos is gonna get pretty vulnerable and kind of be like, you know, Rosa, I've had a crush on you for a little while, and I was really hesitant to ask you out type deal. And she's like, Crisos, I think you're adorable. You should have asked me out a long time ago. I would have said yes. And she's already asking to extend their date. Rosa is enjoying the date and would like to spend more time together. Perhaps you'd like to extend the date to last longer. You know what? Yes. Actually, yes. More time for rendezvous. The event timer has been extended. Make the most of these additional moments or try to ask for more time. So now we have... oh my god. Rosa, this date was already apparently long because we've got 9 hours until this date ends. We can, of course, end it early. What? Except more time. Okay. No, it didn't add more time to the clock. I was so scared it was going to add way too much time to the clock. Okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and order our drinks. We're going to get some... ooh, we're going to get some virgin Caipirinha. Please, I'm trying my best with enunciation. But we could also do some horchata. That sounds really good. I know that that's really good. I've had that once in my life and it was delicious. We're going to get these virgin drinks. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get a little bit fancy here. And for food, honestly, empanadas are like one of my favorite things on the face of the planet. I'm really tempted to get some empanadas. I really am. But remember, Crisos comes from a household where his dad makes food professionally. So I think he's going to get the empanadas for sure. And I think that Rosa's going to get some elotes. Am I saying that right? I'm really trying. I'm doing my best. We're going to go ahead and order that. It's 26 simoleons and that's it. So that's kind of nice. It's not bad. And then we're just going to eat our meal and just keep chatting. And I think he's going to flirt a little bit. He's going to be like, you know, Rosa, I think you're beautiful. You're absolutely stunning. Like when I first saw you when you started at school, my breath was just like completely stolen from my lungs, like that kind of thing. And she's like, you have a way with words, Crisos. I never knew you were such a romantic. And he's like, I'm just being myself. You know, he's like being very modest. I'm just being myself. It's okay. Like whatever. But he's going to put in their order and then we'll just wait for their food to get here. They haven't even gotten their food yet, and I'm nervous to decline this because I don't think this is what I want to happen. But Rosa is enjoying the date and would like to keep it going, maybe take things back to your place. Rosa, what do you mean? Please just get your food. We're going to decline that. Ooh. Did it hurt? Please say no. Please say it didn't hurt things. I'm going to cry if it did. I'll be really upset. He declined, but now he's complimenting her and everything seems fine. Also, we did just get a notification about satisfaction. There's just so much happening and they haven't even gotten food yet. They haven't even gotten their dinner. Anyway, so Crisos is feeling fine with their satisfaction, but he doesn't know how Rosa feels. She's actually very attracted to him now too. She was only marginally attracted to him before, but yeah, now she's even more attracted. I'm gonna do all of these, like ask about personality and physical attraction. She's feeling very attracted to him. This is thrilling. And also about romantic style. And now I want to look at satisfaction again. Okay, so it hasn't changed for her, but we did just accomplish the main goal of our date, which was social interactions. So I'm just waiting for them to get their food and then we can maybe catch up with them a bit later while they do some of these other things for their date and I will stop blabbing forever. Okay, excellent. We got our food. And I feel like Crisos was telling Rosa about the fact that his dad is a chef. And she's like, oh my goodness, that's so neat. So are you also like really into cooking too? He's like, yeah, my dad has actually taught me a lot of things. He's like, these empanadas were just, they were so good. They were so good. I can't wait to tell my dad about this place because I feel like this place is reasonably new. So that he hasn't gone there with his dad yet. And she's like, well, maybe you can teach me to cook sometime. That would be really fun. She's like, I can't do anything. Like, I can't make pancakes. I can't make eggs, like nothing. I can't make anything at all. And he's like, I'd love to do that, Rosa. I would. That would be so much fun. Maybe next time, like maybe next time we can do that. I think that would be great. So he's going to flirt with her a little bit. This is going honestly so well. And he just leveled up to romance level 3 and she wants to extend the date again. This is a 14-hour date and romantic satisfaction just changed. Crisos is very satisfied, but I haven't yet gotten the option to inquire about, I lied. It's right here. I just wasn't paying attention. It's literally right there. So he's accepting to extend their date, and he's also going to ask her about her romantic satisfaction. And no! The rumors are true. Rosa wants to go to prom with Crisos. Will he go? Yes. And she's feeling very satisfied. Please. That is so exciting to me. Okay, we're going to end the meal because we already ate and everything. And do you know what I think he's going to do? I think, can he serenade? Hold the heck on. Can he do this? I want him to serenade with the guitar. I don't know if he can, but I want to. He didn't bring anything either, like a romantic gift. Maybe he can't serenade. Maybe he can't do that, but you know what? That's okay. That's all right. We're going to find a place to do some stargazing. It seems like this is the only place to do it, which is a bit unfortunate. Can we do it back here? No, there's a dumpster. That's not going to work for us. Is there anything around here? Just let me explore. Sorry, just pause. Let me explore the world. Maybe they can go over here and do some stargazing in the park. In this little like courtyard part, you know what I mean? That'd be nice. He's going to watch the stars with Rosa. So he's going to pay for their meal and they're going to run over there and watch the stars. He's like, you know what? Do you want to do some stargazing, Rosa? And she's like, you? Crisos, you are such a romantic. Doing stargazing would have no appeal to me, but if it means I get to snuggle up with you, abso-freaking-lutely, let's do it. And his mind is just blown. He thought he had no game whatsoever. He's like cataloging in his brain. He's like, I need to thank Uncle Tomas when I get home. Like after this day, I need to thank Uncle Tomas because everything is going really well. I'm also going to cheat his bladder needs because I'm sick of his waddle. Look at her whispering in his ear while they stargaze. She is far more into Crisos than I thought she was originally. Does Crisos like physical intimacy? Remember what I said? This was going to be a lot of him learning what he likes because he's never had a romantic relationship. Wow, the love language of touch from Rosa just made that moment truly magical for Crisos. It has Crisos pondering the joy of a tender caress or the comfort of a warm embrace from a beloved Sim. Ooh, sweet baby boy. Is this a moment of realization that Crisos likes physical intimacy? Yes, it is actually. I think there's gonna be a first kiss tonight. I'm feeling it in my bones. Also, why is Morgan Ember here? Immersion shattered. Yes, indeed. I wasn't even able to film it appropriately because they walked over to the mural over here and then Rosa was just like, hey, Crisos. And she just went in for the kiss. Like, look, I just had to take a screenshot because it was so unexpected. Look at his face. He cannot believe what just happened. Our baby boy just got his first kiss. And she's like, was that okay? She's like, I'm so sorry. I have such a big crush on you and I can't believe you finally asked me out. And you're so hot, Crisos. He's like, I'm fine. Honestly, I've wanted to kiss you for a really long time and I was a little bit scared. So I'm glad that you did it. Sweet babies. And I think what he's going to do is he's just going to straight up physical intimacy. Oh, well, technically she did a mistletoe kiss. That's why he still has the option for first kiss. So we're going to see if that works. It might not just because they've now officially had a kiss, but no, here it goes. Look at these sweet, tender, awkward little teen kisses. I love it so much. And she is so into it. I think what he's gonna do too is he's gonna go ahead and kiss her neck. He's getting bold. I love how that was an exclusive teen interaction and now it's also a romance skill interaction. It's a bit silly. He wants to chat with his crush too. This date is going so well. It's gonna last forever, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut the date here, at least filming wise, unless anything huge happens, and we will debrief when Crisos gets home. It's also super late, so he's gotta get back. He still has a curfew. It is nearly 6 a.m. It is nearly 6 a.m. This date went on forever. Let's go for storytelling purposes that Crisos got home at like 2 or 3. He may or may not have gotten a bit reprimanded for being out so late, but the reward earned, he had a legendary date with Rosa, and he has a cherished memories portrait in his inventory, which I'm going to pull out now. I think I know exactly what it's going to look like. Oh, it's so cute already. I can already see it. I already have like a little, okay, hold on. Look. Look at how freaking cute that is. I'm gonna put it in a yellow frame because yellow is really Crisos' color. Look at how cute. That is so accurate. That is so spot on. That is adorable. So that is the reward he got from a legendary date with Rosa. And he also has a couple of mood buffs. He has one that has made him energized from an amazing date. Crisos is bouncing off the walls with excitement after that date. He can't wait to gush to other Sims about such an amazing time, which he does want to do. I believe Uncle Tomas is already out swimming at nearly 6 o'clock in the morning in the pool. He's so tan. Hold on, pause. He's so tan because he spent like all day sunbathing the other day. Is he frozen? He's frozen. That's fine. We're gonna let him just be frozen in the pool. It's okay. Not actually frozen, but just like the game froze. Anyway, but yeah, he got super tan, and Crisos has to fill him in on his date because he didn't really follow his uncle's advice, and he almost wants to tell him that, not as like a brag, but just like, you know, Uncle Tomas, it actually went so much better than I thought, and I'm definitely gonna go out with her again. She even asked me to prom. I had my first kiss. Like this. Do dates get any better type thing, you know? And I think that this is also a point of reflection for Crisos, because if we're going to tie this into the dynamic that his parents has, he's just like, well, if they love each other so much, why don't I ever see them acting the way that me and Rosa did? Like, why don't I see them hug and kiss and really show affection towards one another? And it kind of makes him sad. He's at that age where he knows that things aren't perfect, but now that he's kind of experiencing that excitement and thrill of really having a crush on someone and caring for them, you know, his thoughts are all consuming. He's like, how did they not show any of this affection? And he's starting to really cue in on the fact that there might be problems in his parents' marriage, which is sad, but it's also kind of this coming of age moment, I think, for him. And I feel like there are a lot of people that may experience this. They may grow up with parents who don't give them that example of what a loving and wonderful relationship can really look like. And I feel like something that a lot of us forget is that warm, fuzzy feeling, that excitement of really being with someone and caring about them and, you know, kind of getting through that honeymoon phase. I think that's the big thing. And Crisos has no experience with this, obviously, so it's kind of confused him just a little tiny bit, but he's too excited over how that date went to ponder it much further. But this is where we're going to end this episode because, oh my goodness, I feel like it was a doozy. I feel like this was a very long episode, and I'm so sorry, but there was so much to unpack as it happened. Look, he also took this photo. He also took this photo on his phone. But there was so much to unpack and so much to kind of look at with the new Love Struck expansion that played out on their little date, and it was so exciting. So I hope you all enjoyed this one. We will loop back with Tulia and Nico next episode, and I cannot wait to hear your thoughts. And I will talk to you next time I post a video, which will be very soon. Bye.
Llegaste a mí como una luz de primavera, con aire puro que libera mi corazón. Llegaste a mí con amor libre y sincero, Lo que yo siento es verdadero amor por ti. Cada día tu amor me da felicidad y despiertas cosas que nunca sentí jamás.